What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Chain Gang. My name is Logan Chain Allen Ball, and we got some content for today. Hopefully, I can drop some nuggets for you. You can just learn a little bit more into the market. First off, gonna just go over the charts just briefly, not too much in depth today, because we are at a very crucial point. The breakout is imminent at this point. Determining or depending on how you look at things, we may already be in this breakout that's going to take us north of 62,000 up to 67,000 ish, 66, 67,000. So what I mean by that is on a lower time frame here on this ascending wedge triangle thingy right here, we've already broken out on the 30 or the hour right in here, and I actually did take an execution last night off of this bullish impulse here because I didn't want to miss a 3,000 pip move overnight while I slept. And so we are very much into profits already. It was deep into profits overnight. It did break 60, almost 60K. It looks like it almost did on this chart overnight. So that was a good entry point there because we did break out of this ascending triangle here. Now, what's even more exciting though is on the hourly, we had some heavy volume come in. As you can see, even though it's red volume, this volume was much larger than this, or all these other ones, and that coincided with this small little breakout here. So, on a larger time frame here, on the 4-hour, we could see this after this little doji, that little red doji right here, this thing could flip green, and then we could open up the door to about 62K. So that's exciting. That's my take profit number one, 62K. After that, it is definitely 66 to 67K is where I will be taking profits. I am into a leverage position on Bybit with that. Next thing I'll quickly briefly touch on is Ethereum. We are in a position of profit here slightly. However, I will not be taking this one to all-time highs. I will just take in this little channel here, as I think if Bitcoin pops and breaks out, this at least will have a little pump. However, we could, just drop below here, come down and retouch this trend line and then go. So definitely a possibility that we could be in a bit of drawdown. However, don't want to miss the move, so it could continue on up. Everything is so bullish right now. But let's transition. I'm going to show you guys a couple different things. Just some content I found on Twitter from people that I follow. First off, I'll show you this one. This is really exciting. So, Bitcoin now just passed the top 3 largest payment services in the world combined. So, Bitcoin is now larger than Visa, Mastercard, PayPal, all combined together. They are worth about 1.09 trillion, and Bitcoin is worth about 1.11 trillion. So, that is awesome. We've already exceeded those major players in the game. We're stronger than them. We are more powerful. So what is Bitcoin doing now? It's chasing Google. We're going to eat up Google. They're coming next. Right now, here we are saying 1.1 trillion. Google's at 1.3 trillion. I would imagine we're going to eat this up here in the next, before we hit 100K for sure, or on the way to 100K. End goal, this thing is just going to Pac-Man eat everyone up here and honestly take a very large portion of gold out of the, or large portion of the market cap out of gold. And at that point, once we take at least half of Bitcoin or half of gold's market cap, Bitcoin will be valued above $220,000. So that's pretty exciting as well. And one other thing, you might say, oh, $1 trillion, that's a lot that's in the market. Bitcoin's worth 60K right now. How could I ever gain any wealth in that? And really, it's quite easy. Let me see if this video is going to load. Of course, it wouldn't be loaded when I'm on the page, huh? Let's see. Let's see if I just go back, if it'll help out. Sorry about that. Little coffee break. Okay. I don't know if this is going to load, but basically it was the guy that I follow, Crypto, which his name is Chris, and he was stating that if, I think it was 3 years ago, if you would have bought $10 of Bitcoin every single day, then you would already be a multimillionaire. So He was also saying, is it too late? Absolutely not. If you continue to add just $10 of Bitcoin every single day, that would accumulate to quite a mass amount, especially considering that one Bitcoin could be worth potentially millions of dollars here in the future as it continues to become a network across the world. Let me see if I can find. No, it's gone. It is what it is. But that was just basically, him stating you don't have to be a big player to get into the game. You can start to stack satoshis at even just $10 every day, every week, whatever it is, budget based for you, and that will make a huge difference a year or two from now, as Bitcoin's price has let's see, it's like 300x in the last 3 years, and it could potentially 100x in the next year or two as well. So that is just mind blowing, really. But one last thing that I will leave you with. Hope that content was great. But when there is a fork in the road, first you got to think about what other people would do, and then make a decision to shoot for excellence, right? So, fork in the road, choose the path of least resistance. More than likely, the masses, the sheep, are all going to go in one direction. And if you're doing the opposite of the masses, you'll live like the classes. So often, take that road that's a little less traveled, and it'll probably pay off for you in the end. Thanks for everything, guys. Hope you're having a great day. It's nice and sunny out here in Colorado. Enjoy it. Ciao.